Send more cups. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombie Mode is a wave-based mode where you and up to 4 players fight against ever-increasing difficulty of enemy waves. I wanted to do a separate video on the Zombies mode just to dig into it more, and especially for people that haven't played the Zombies mode in a long time, just to know the direction that it's gone over the years. Like the main game, it's a first-person shooter, the difference being that you're fighting against AI-controlled zombies with 3 other people most of the time. Your loadout, you can jump right into it, with like a gunsmith and skills, whatnot. It's familiar stuff here too. You have the mystery box and guns that you get. You can spend an amount of money, the $9.50. Difference here being, though, there are now tiers where you have like green being lower, blue would be a higher tier, like a tier 3, and so on, kind of in the vein of Fortnite Battle Royale games. It can be the same gun, but it can be stronger or weaker. You can also get pickups like a chopper gunner that are in the place of a gun that are added along with the weapons that you pick up that you're able to use. And a lot of the format here is good. You can actually drop guns. There's primary and secondary weapons that you can just have on the ground, whereas before you had to sit around the mystery box to get the next gun. Pack-a-Punch makes a return here. Difference being there are tiers to this. You can upgrade one time and then another, and then the cost keeps going up where you have to be extremely high rounds or be hoarding all the zombies to get the points needed to upgrade each gun. Crafting table that I mentioned in the review, similar kind of thing. This also has a leveling up system to upgrade like how much damage that you can take. At the end of each match, though, whether you exfil or not, your character levels up, and this opens up your ability to upgrade different skills that you have, that when you pick up like a Juggernog or a Quick Revive, then it is stronger than it was before. But here you're taking a look at the gunsmith. They have there's a limited amount of slots here, so you can pick and choose. You can kind of customize what you want to do. Also, your melee attacks, these can also be upgraded where you have other abilities, add one off another. Here are the skills perks, though, like Juggernog, Speed, Cola, that you use these crystals that you get by playing, and then you can upgrade how strong your Speed Cola is or your Juggernog. Finally here with the melee attack or the item that you have, these also as well, and then they get unlocked when you get to a higher level. Dead Ops Arcade is much simpler. It is still top down like the original, the main largest difference being that the camera now just moves around you, and there's some cool like pickups. Like here I go to first person so I can fire more accurately for a limited amount of time. But depending on certain things that you completed, then there is a branching path where you go to the next one after a round is complete. The direction that the Zombies mode has gone, I noticed with other maps as well. Just looking at the maps themselves, they're designed to run around in a loop or in a circle. The corridors are wide enough so you're able to dodge the zombies. The type of zombies that you're fighting against, they're just slow enough. They might have more health, but they're slow enough to be able to dodge and do this quite easily. So it devolves into being very simplistic, even though it's a 4-player co-op game. You're fighting by yourself, trying to get as many points as possible and to get the strongest weapon as possible, running around in a circle. And it's sad it's gone in this direction of it's about just exploration or Easter eggs or seeing how high you can get that way, and not really 4-player co-op where the gameplay would be more satisfying, where different weapons would have an impact if you're working with other people, like if maybe a zombie grabs you and the guy has to shoot him off and you can't just run around to escape. That kind of thing. And to top it off, they have these jumps where you're going back and forth that doesn't really do much for the gameplay, I don't think either. If you're picking up Black Ops Cold War for just the Zombies mode, this is a no to buy, no to rent through Gamefly. Like I mentioned in my full review of the whole game, you have to at least be interested in the campaign or competitive multiplayer. And then this becomes one of the best games, probably the best game you can rent through Gamefly, because it has a high production value. It's a lot of fun across all game modes in the beginning, and then it's a few days, and then you're sick of it, and then you're not out $60. The problem with the zombie mode is even how the maps are designed. They're designed to run around. You have just enough space to run around the herds of zombies. They're just slow enough in the way that they attack you. You're supposed to run around and train them the whole game while grinding, and that just undermines the whole cooperative element, that you're doing it by yourself rather than strategically with a team. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you would like to consider subscribing. If you are picking it up on Gamefly, please check out the link below. And I will send more cops.